Well, hey there, Leo. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. We are going to do a reading for you today, Leo. We're going to take a look at your energy through this Lionsgate portal. It's your portal. It's your energy. I've been so excited to do your reading for this. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those, Leo. I will leave my information in the description box below. Happy birthday, Leo. I hope this energy is treating you well. Let's get started. Let's get you an Osho Zen Tarot card for Up in the Ether for the sign of Leo through this Lionsgate portal. Spirit, tell me about Leo through this portal. Politics? Leo, why are you bringing politics into this? Look at this, some kind of push me, pull me energy, back and forth energy. Oh my God. And the tower, the thunderbolt. Wow. See what politics does? Don't ever talk about politics or money, Leo, or religion. And friendliness, the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, merging the energies. So that is, talk about push me, pull me energy. This topic or this thing that has gotten in between your heart space here, it's just blowing it up. It's just, you can't even talk about this anymore. The debate is over, and now you're bringing it back together. You're talking about other things. You're avoiding those touchy subjects or avoiding those things, those triggers that might upset you or other people here. So you're letting it go, letting the debate go, letting the idea that you can be right go. Everybody's right, everybody's wrong here. So you're just kind of easing out of it. It's like, you know what? I'm just done even talking about it. So you're just letting go of the fight, letting go of the argument through this Lionsgate portal. And your birthday. Maybe you want to talk about something else now, or you don't even want to go there, but you're letting it go. It feels like a snake in the grass. You try to approach it one way and it's going to come back and bite you another way. So you're letting it go, blowing it up actually with that thunderbolt. Whew. All right, well, let's take a look at the animal spirit kingdom. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Leo through this Lionsgate portal, through the portal here, through the portal? Transformation is beautiful with the butterfly spirit, master number 11 coming through. Leo, this is transformation. This is huge transformation. You are allowing yourself to change, to bring in something else, to bring in some kind of new identity, new reality here. You're letting go of who you used to be. You are changing identities here. You're taking that mask off and you're not really caring what's underneath or what's being revealed here. There's a movie that's coming to my mind called The Mask with Jim Carrey. So it's just like you've been wearing this mask, wearing this identity, wearing this badge of who you are, standing for who you are at all times. And then you got to a crossroads. You got to a point where you were so tired of defending who you were. It's like, you know, I don't want to be that person anymore. So you're allowing yourself to change, allowing yourself to take the mask off. Dolphin spirit, you know, here that came into my mind earlier with this and that are true. We are all right. We are all wrong here. So you're letting go of the idea that there's a clear winner here. There is no clear winner in this discussion, whatever this is for you, whatever this argument or debate or standing up for yourself or defending yourself, defending your life, defending your decisions here, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. So you're letting go. You're walking away from the fight altogether here and allowing yourself to merge, to be this new Leo, to be this new identity, this new person. So let's see what you're moving into here. Let's see what you got your eye set on or your focus set on here in the mind space. We're going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space for you. But first we're going to start at the mind space. What are you focused on right now? What is this push me, pull me energy that you seem to be standing right in the middle of before we walk through this portal? What is that focus for Leo? What is that focus? Look at that with the grief. And the King of Wands, there you are. So something's come in and really had you second guessing yourself or second guessing who you are. It's kind of stripped your identity here. If I'm not this, then I must be that. You're trying to put a new identity on or a new label on who you are now. It's like you're scouring the world trying to find out, well, who am I now? Now that I let go this past Leo, or this me that no longer serves me, who am I now? It's like a big identity crisis for you now that you're blowing it up and walking through the storm with your head held high, but you're not quite sure where you're going. Where am I going now? Where is Leo going now with this newness, this new way of thinking? You're going to rest. Look at that with the 4 of Swords. It always, or it usually comes after the 3 of Swords. This is the 9 of Swords in your case. And Judgment. Look at you skipping through this portal happily because you're feeling rejuvenated, replenished. You're getting that beauty rest you need, that nourishment you need. Drinking lots of water. I'm seeing a lot of water for some reason with the King of Wands, even though it's all about fire. When we are going through big transformations, when we're moving from who we used to be into who we are now, or who we want to be, there's a real need for water. So if you're feeling really quenched or parched, really allow yourself to drink as much water as you can. It helps with these transitions. You're going through a big transformation right now. But look at the happiness and joy it is bringing you with Judgment here. There's a new calling. You've been called to go in a different direction or move towards something else here, and you're having to say goodbye to the old you to do so. Spirit is asking you to say goodbye to the old you, to let yourself change and morph and transform, to become the beautiful butterfly after the chrysalis phase. You've been in the cocoon. You've been protecting yourself. You've been hiding out, maybe hiding out, not wanting to get too involved in conversations or in friendships or in situationships. Because you're in this big transformation mode. So it's like, I don't want any ties now. I'm going to have to bring that relationship with me. I want to walk through this alone. Beautiful, beautiful independence coming through in the mind space here. Something you've been asked to do, it feels a little bit scary. It feels like it's out of your wheelhouse or out of your comfort zone, or you're stepping into the limelight when you're used to being back in the shadows. Kind of calling out the shots from behind the scenes here. It's like you were behind the curtain and now you're being asked to step out on the stage and show yourself. Yeah, something about showing yourself with the King of Wands coming through and the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the heart space for you, Leo. What's going on in the emotions for you? I want to take a look at this grief. What is happening with this grief for Leo in the heart space? What is this grief in the heart space for Leo? What is Leo grieving here? Oh, look at this with the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords and the Sun. Good God. It's like you go from the dark to the light. It's almost blinding. It's like you've been in a cave for a really long time and you've adjusted. You know what you can eat. You know what you can drink. You're all by yourself. I'm picturing Castaway right now with Tom Hanks, where you really adapted. The human body can adapt to anything. Our psyches can adapt to anything. Our bodies can adapt to anything. So you really got adapted in that dark. You got adapted in the grief. You got adapted into the loss here. And now you're being pushed out the cave door. You're being pushed out into the light, into the sun. And it's almost like, oh my God, it's almost like you got your hand over your eyes going, what is this? What is this? It feels warm. It feels light. It feels happy. It feels joyful when you've been really, really stuck in the dark, but you had to blow it up. You had to blow up that cave in order to force yourself out. There's just a forcing out here, a pushing out onto the stage here. 5 of Swords, look at this. Somebody feeling competitive around you, or feeling a loss, feeling your loss because you have changed. And when we change, the people around us start to go into panic mode, because it's like, if Leo's going to change, who am I without Leo being who they are, right? We all kind of identify ourselves with who we are, with who we're in front of there. So I think that's why grief hurts so much, you know, when we lose someone and we lose truly a piece of ourselves, because we lose who we are when we're around that person. When I lost my dad, you know, I was his little girl. I was his baby. I will never be someone's little girl again like that, right? I'm almost 60 years old, and yet I still felt like his little girl. So I had to lose that identity. I had to lose my innocence there. It's a loss of innocence that we go through, and you've gone through this loss of innocence and you're letting it go and you're saying goodbye, and it's like, okay, I'm mature now. I have grown up now. I am #adulting, right? I get it, but it felt humdrum and dull and boring and too responsible here. So now you're finding that happy medium. It's like, you know what? I can be both. This and that are true, that the dolphin spirit says. I can still be that young, innocent child, let that inner child really spring forward. And I can also be responsible, and I can take care of things, and I can take care of myself first and foremost. So somebody around you not really liking that you are changing, it feels very insecure for them. Maybe you're in a partnership or a place of where you're working, your career, and people are sniffing you out. They sniff this new change in you, and it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do without Leo, though? You've been such a solid in someone's life, such a staple in someone's life, and they really sense that you are off on this new adventure now. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. 10-10. I mean, the end game here, the happy ending, the happily ever after here, but then realizing the story still goes on. So you're mourning the loss of a family, the loss of a structure, the loss of maybe some discipline or some rules, or it's like moving out of the family home into your own apartment now. It's like you have all this freedom, but you don't have any rules, you don't have any discipline, you don't know how this works yet. So there's a letting go of one family and a moving into another, like a blended family coming together here, and you trying to make all of it work, trying to make everybody happy here while saying goodbye to the old. So beautiful, beautiful, Leo. This portal is bringing a big blending of something together here, a merging of the energies with friendliness there, the 2 of Cups. And it's a struggle at first. It's a struggle because you're saying goodbye to your old life, the old you, but you're saying hello to something brand new. It's a little bit uncomfortable because you're not familiar. You don't know who to be. What is my role here? What is my part here? Give me the lines. King of Wands is saying, give me the lines and I can do my job here, but I got to know the rules. Tell me more about that in the heart space for Leo as we move through this Lionsgate portal and Leo's birthday season. 6 of Wands. I mean, there is so much Leo energy here. It's unbelievable. The King of Wands is Leo. The Sun is Leo. And the 6 of Wands is Leo. We've still got the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But my God, are you being honored? You're being honored spiritually and physically here. There's a laying at your feet. The roses are being thrown up on the stage. I can see it very clearly in my mind when you take that deep breath and you walk out of that curtain. You walk out from behind the curtain that you've been hiding for quite some time. You've been the great Oz behind the curtain. And you walk out, you reveal yourself. There's a big revelation here. And everyone is just so honoring of you. It's just, I see the roses being thrown up on the stage after the performance here, Leo. It's just, you have really achieved something. You've achieved stardom in your own life, celebrityism in your own life. You are the hero of your own story now because of what you've gone through, because of the saying goodbye, the severing of the past, the severing of what really, really hurt you. So you're blending families. Again, I'm seeing this 10 of Cups. I got to kind of put this down here with the 10 of Pentacles because you're leaving one situation, you're entering into another. It is a family situation, a chosen family situation here that you're moving into, and they honor you and they respect you. There's a lot of respect here because they know how much courage it took you to walk out on stage, to show yourself here. My God, what are you walking into? You're walking away from something. There's a clear walking away from the grief, from the angst, from the worry, from the stress. And you're walking into this brand new experience. But it makes you feel a little bit unsteady. Like, what are the rules here? What's the rules of this game? But you're excited to be in the new game. You're excited to be playing again. Or up on stage again. Or showing yourself. Or speaking and having people listen again. It's beautiful. Tell me about the everyday life here for Leo through this Lionsgate portal. Tell me about the physical now, the soul level now. Tell me about the soul level now for Leo. Look at this, the 2 of Cups. My God, you've got the Two of Cups twice here. There's a relationship that's really, really blossoming. Maybe that's the relationship with yourself, honoring yourself, taking care of yourself here. But there's a partnership. There's definitely a partnership, a leaving of an old, stagnant, stale relationship, blending this new family together, bringing this new chosen family together, and honoring. Everyone is honored in this new chosen family. But somebody from your past is really not happy about this big change of yours. They had their own plans with you in mind. They had their own ideas of where you were going with them. And so to see you walk out, or to see you go take, the limelight from them now, it feels a little heartbreaking for someone in your past here that didn't want to see you succeed. They wanted to be the person. They wanted to be the one standing in the light. There's a beautiful brand new partnership, an awakening of your heart here, an awakening of a partnership, of a relationship, of a family coming together. It's just, I can see all the pieces kind of pulling into this new blended family of yours. Absolutely beautiful, Leo. Leo, this portal is having you see very, very clearly of what was working and what was not. Going for your heart's desire now with the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, tell me about this King of Wands, the Ten of Cups in the everyday. Tell me about that. What's this new blended family about? What's this new chosen family about? Justice. Wow. And the Seven of Swords comes out in reverse. You can trust this. You can absolutely trust this where you couldn't before. It just seemed like there was some underhandedness or some sneakery or some with the Tower and politics up there, there was something going on behind the scenes. You felt it, you knew it was going on, but there was just nothing you could do about it. It seemed like it was out of your hands, and you just didn't trust it. You didn't trust someone, or you didn't trust some situation, so you had to say goodbye. You had to leave it behind. This is beautiful. Leo, this is a big walkout. You're walking out of what did not serve you. Maybe it was your own insecurity, or your own fear of the unknown here, or fear of success maybe. What does that look like? Because you've been performing. You've been putting on this performance. You've been roaring out loud, really, really roaring. And yet there was so much roaring going on around you with this other family trying to make their way, trying to show what they could do. It just got muffled. It got pushed behind. It got pushed into the shadows. Your roar got pushed into the shadows. Now you're coming out with this kind of whisper. It's like, have you ever heard the term that money talks, wealth whispers? You're moving into this much more wealthier time in your life where you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to reveal what you have, because then everybody gets jealous and envious of you. Everyone's jealous of the lion anyway. You don't need to tell people what you have. You show people what you have. This is beautiful. Moving into a much more time of trust now. You can trust this new community or this new way of being. It's absolutely trustworthy. Justice, this is karmic justice. We've got the beautiful, beautiful master number 11 coming through twice here. So maybe your life path number is an 11, or this is just a time of justice for you, a time of spiritual evolution, a time of ascending for you and seeing the bigger picture. You've been hidden in that cocoon. You had to blow it up. You had to literally decimate the cocoon that you've been living in for quite some time. It was cozy. It was dark though, and you weren't seeing the full picture. There were things hidden from you and not shown to you with this politics card and the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse here. But now that you've blown it up, you can see very clearly. You can see for miles and miles now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You've gone through, the rain washed away that cocoon, the residuals of it. And now's your karmic justice. Now you move into the justice that you deserve, Leo. Yes. Oh God, I love this. I love this. A lot of people are going to be eating humble pie around you. It's like you're just walking, you're strutting out on stage going, well, here I am. What do you think of me now? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. There's just almost a gasping as you walk through this portal, like, oh my God, is that Leo? Like when I think school is starting back up here, and at least in the United States, we're getting close to the first day of school. You know, when you're off that summer and you grow 6 inches and you come back to the first day of school, junior high, and it's people don't even recognize you because you've gone through this huge transformational summer, right? That's exactly what this is feeling like. Like this portal, this Lionsgate portal, is you walking through the doors of the school the first day back after a huge transformational summer, or maybe you had your first kiss or your first real experience, and now you're just a different person. You just feel differently about life, about everything here. So some kind of karmic justice coming through for you, Leo. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's take a look now that you got your new fancy school clothes on and you are ready to go here. You're eager to learn here. Let's see what you are moving into. What are you moving into through this Lionsgate portal for Leo? What are you moving into? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. The Fool comes out. Leo, this is going to be the best year yet. Like, you are really thriving now. You're moving from having to defend yourself, having to stand up for yourself, having to say why you did what you did. It's almost like people didn't understand. People didn't understand your motives. They didn't understand your reasoning. They just didn't understand, why would you do that? Why would you break free of this inheritance? Or why would you not care about pleasing someone to get something in return, right? It's just like you walking away from the family fortune to go backpacking in Europe, right? It's just this big breakaway from societal norms. You're just breaking away from it. It's not mine anymore. I'm not going to get caught up in the politics of it or the argument of it or the defending of why I feel the way I feel. I just do. I just feel this way. You're just really done. That's it. That's how I feel. And you're walking away from it right into this brand new beginning. The Fool is the number 0 with no preconceived notion of how this looks, of how this new squeaky, shiny, clean Leo looks. Right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're just really eager to get into this next phase, this next cycle of your life here. Absolutely beautiful. Ace of Cups is still on the bottom of the deck, going for your heart's desire now. So Leo, you're really, really moving through grief right now, letting go, saying goodbye, saying farewell, just really thank you for everything you've taught me. Namaste. And you're just walking out the door, blowing it up behind you so those memories can't keep tugging at you and the nostalgia can't keep making you cry at night and remember how good things felt, because you're forgetting. You're forgetting how restrictive those rules were, how disciplined you had to be, how you couldn't step out of line and you couldn't color out of the lines and you couldn't, and all to receive this inheritance or this promise that was put in front of you. And now you don't even care anymore. It's like, why was I ever going for that carrot in the first place? I'm not going to forsake my happiness, my peace, my harmony, my own successes for that. It's just not worth it. Some things are not worth it. And this is one thing you're realizing. It's not worth it. I'm not going to give up myself. I'm not going to sacrifice who I am to be somebody I'm not. Well, I'm not going to run right into the very same building that I was escaping for years from, that same prison that I've been escaping for years. So letting it go, saying goodbye, letting yourself transform into this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And now you are free. Now you know what it feels like to be free of this restriction, this guilt, this shame, this do as I say, Leo, not as I do. There was a very powerful energy that was really pushing down on you, but it's gone. It's gone. You've severed it. You've severed it. You blew it up. You blew it up. I will think about you no more. I will think on you no more. Beautiful. All right into your happiness. Look at what this portal brings you. You've got the Sun and the Fool here on the other side of this portal, leaving the grief and the mistrust and the doubt and some kind of trapping you're leaving behind is not worth it. I'd much rather go off grid and live off the land than be a part of corporate America or corporate greed here. So yeah, I don't want to be the boss, have everybody hating me. I'd much rather be a part of the family, a part of the community, rather than the leader telling everyone what to do and building resentments and grudges here. Leo, this is absolutely beautiful. Happy birthday. You know you're my favorite sign. You know you are. I have no Leo in my chart, but I got Leo in my bed. I've been married to a Leo for almost 40 years. So when you have the passion and the desire and the drive and the love and the light and the sun of a Leo, you have everything. So happy birthday, Leo. I'm sending you all my love and light. Have fun walking through this portal. This is your portal. So carpe diem, seize the day here, Leo. This is your day. Enjoy it. All right, I'm sending you all my love and light. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Leo, thanks so much for stopping by. I will definitely tune in with you soon.